Isn't much point to this one today, folks. No overarching message, no deep, barely voice, to get us through. Um, just me. But I did want to say, okay, this is gross. I did want to say, oh god, that I bought Civilization. I bought Civilization 4, 5, doesn't really matter. Yesterday, and played it before work obsessively, and went to work, came back home. I was like, okay, I'll get a few hours in of Civilization before I go to bed. I did not get any sleep last night. I played Civilization all night last night. All night last night. It's weird. It's been so long since I've done that. It's been so long since oh my gosh, since I've, gone without sleep because of a video game. I don't know. It feels nice. It feels like it's been a long time coming. I my body needed it. I felt it because I've been searching for games for so long. I've been searching for these games. Like, just not like a specific game, but just any game that will keep me hooked. It's been so long, and I don't know. I just feel like I've been so busy, so stressed. I haven't had time in life generally within the past few years. So now I've got a little bit of time trying to sit down, relax, play some games, and take things less seriously. And then it feels nice. It feels nice to only want to do that. It feels nice to look up at the clock, see it's 6 in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, see your pale, crusty face because you haven't slept or showered after you got home from work, and realize, okay, yeah, I did this to myself. Civilization did this to me. This is cool. I'm doing this because I'm staring at a screen. There's something weirdly nice about it. And my Civilization, guys, is doing pretty good, I gotta say. It's not doing great. Is it worth it? No. But also, it is, because I'm having a blast. But that brings me to this point. If I can, somehow tie that in to anything, it would be this. It would be that, you know, I can't believe I'm about to tie this back into me not getting any sleep because I played Civilization, but everything in life, everything in life requires a sacrifice. I mean, sacrifice is a constant, right? There are so many things that I should be doing right now, that when I'm done recording this, I should do them. But, no. I'm gonna go sit down and play Civilization. I'm also gonna play Civilization so I can ignore my problems, I am moving in less than a month. A little over half a month I'm moving. I'm leaving a lot of things behind. One thing in particular that's been kind of bumming me out. I really prefer not to think about it. Well, it's not even that I prefer not to think about it, because I know that I am going to be thinking about it, but I just prefer something else to occupy, like the real estate in my head, other than the thing that I'm leaving behind. But then again, if I were to stay, right, I'd be giving something up. So, that dilemma, or that nasty gunk out of my throat, that dilemma, I guess that dichotomy maybe is the right word there, exists with every decision that you make. A lot of the small ones, you just don't realize it, or what you're sacrificing is just, it's of no real significance, but you're doing that every single moment of every single day. I don't know. I take sanctity in that. Like, all those little moments are preparing me for the big moments in which I need to sacrifice something. But everything you do is a bit of a sacrifice. You're giving something up, letting something go, taking something away. There is no real room for anything else. We can't have it all. We can't control anything. It's just the way it is. It's a shame that it's that way, but I don't really know any other way it could be, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know how best to go about coping with big sacrifice. Because it's been something that, admittedly, that I've run away from for the most of my life. A big sacrifice, I'm always afraid to let things go, just in case, I've got that like hoarder mentality, which is funny because I'm not a hoarder at all. I don't hoard. I hardly have anything. But one of the reasons is I'm hesitant to sacrifice any sort of freedom in case I need to, move or do this or do that. I'm unable to sacrifice flexibility because when you sacrifice something, you go past a threshold. You enter into a realm of unknown, even if it's small, even if you're sacrificing something insignificant. You're now without something. When you were with something and you knew what your life was like with that something, even if that life was not ideal, you knew what it was like. You knew how to navigate it for the most part. But when you sacrifice something, that goes away. You enter, you pass the threshold into the unknown. And that's something I've always been afraid of. So sacrifices never really come easy to me, but it's something that we all need to learn to do. And I wonder how many of my peers end up learning to sacrifice properly. Like learn to live with the decisions that they've made. Learn to live with the sacrifices they've chosen for themselves, good or bad, or otherwise. I wonder how many of the people my age, who were my age, who will be my age, who are going to be making sacrifices similar to mine and much harder than the sacrifice that I'm making. So much harder. I wonder how many people really learn to live with the decisions that they've made. I don't know. I think a part of learning to live with a lot of what you do is but by being exceptionally conscientious of everything that you're doing. Not in an anxiety-inducing way, not in a way that's wrought with neuroticism, but in a way that's present, in a way that's aware, in a way that's not overthinking, not trying to understand and examine. It just is accepting what's happening. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know better than anybody. I'm just trying to figure it out. Part of sacrificing something's willing to admit that you, or is being willing to admit that you're wrong. Also something I've never been good at. So, anyways, I'm gonna go back to playing Civilization. Thanks for the chat.